Well, hello, everybody. It's Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes, and today we're here for our kids' art school homeschool art class. That's a mouthful to say. And I'm here with my son, Morgan.
Hello.
Hey, so we have this fun project that we've been doing for quite a long time, and it is diamond art. We absolutely love the diamond art. This is like a paint by number, but with little diamonds. These are some of the holiday edition ones, and this is something that's definitely catered for probably your older kids. So art, everybody's home right now, even to adults. This is not something that's what I would call a little kid project, but I will say my younger kids, when we've put this out on the table and got it going, they've played. So they come in a big box like this. This one is catered to be like ages 13 plus. They're a little more complex. And then Morgan is going to show you a couple that we have that he has specifically finished in the past. Go ahead and put them out. And so these are some cool ones that he has done. This is probably a more complex one. I mean, because the whole thing is completely filled, like the entire square is completely filled. This is another one where there's a portion of the canvas that's behind, and there's a color code. And we're going to show you how we're going to do this here in a minute. We're going to put it all together and give you an idea also for what to do with these when you are done. And then this is what I would call one of the easier ones, because as you can tell, there's not as much to fill in. So this is one my daughter even got in on and did some stuff with, right?
I finished it.
You finished it. So
same with the unicorn. I also finished that one.
Yeah, Catherine got started on this, and then she kind of lost her. So it definitely could be a family project. There's no, beyond just following the color codes, it's pretty simple. All right, so these are ones that are done, and we have yet to turn them into something else. So we will get there. And there are links down below to where you can get your own diamond art. It is pretty fun. It definitely something, it's kind of like doing a puzzle or like doing cross stitch. You can kind of come and go at your leisure. This is another project that Morgan did this, and as you can tell, there's still lots of open pieces. And then I took a wood canvas and I went ahead and stenciled the dream big, added some of the extra dots because you always get extra dots. Oh, diamond art is so much fun. Hey, Grace. Hey, it's Grace. Remember Grace? She came to stay with us. Remember, Grace?
I know.
Okay, just making
she
sure. We introduced you. We introduced you to diamond art. Actually, we gave her one of our packs that we did. And then we turned this into a wall hanging. So Morgan, this actually goes into your room, right? You hang this on your room, on the wall in your room. So that's one concept. You can make it kind of a cool canvas. And then another one I did is I took one that was a dress. I put it on felt and I put it on the front of a binder. So there's that. And so I cut the dress out. And again, Catherine got, or who started this one?
I did, and I finished it.
Morgan loves these things. What can I tell you? And then I just added some iron-on things. This is kind of like the front of a canvas here. And so what we are working on now, let's move this stuff out of the way, is we have been working away at this massive one. This is the biggest one we have had to date. So this is a peacock one. It is absolutely gorgeous. And have you been working on this a little bit since we've been home without being in school?
Yes.
And this is one that we started this past summer. We actually took it up with us when we went visiting my parents in Canada. We did it in the summer, and we're going to show you how to do this. So both Morgan and I, you get a little tray, you get your little stylus thingy, right? And you also get your
wax.
It's the wax, right? And we have kept our little wax containers from one project to another. And you only get one tray and one stylus, but we've kept all of our trays. So sometimes you get more than one color going at a time, right? Yep. Like how many colors have you gotten to going at the same time?
6.
You've done 6. So keeping your old trays, when you get your diamond dots, they come in these little packages like this. And these are the true original diamond dots that started about 4 or 5 years ago. And Leisure Arts has commissioned these dots but made their own designs on the background. And there is a really cool thing. And I'm going to do a quickie little blurb on this. Should have grabbed this ahead of time. Innocent plug. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this. But you can take your dots, leftover dots, or you can just buy the dots themselves. And these are some ideas. And I got put in 2 books. So this is my little piggy. So they have a special adhesive that you can take the dots and you can put them on cards. They also have a fabric one. So I made the little piggy. That was my concept. And so you can put it on all kinds of stuff. So see, here it is, my little piggy right there. Cute piggy. So this book is available through Leisure Arts as well. And it's giving you ideas for what you can do. You can put them on jars. And we're going to do a project later on that goes along with this. And so here is my piggy on a little tumbler, and the glue that's on here is washable. So it's not soluble. It is water resistant. So in the back of here, let me just look at the fun things that are in the back here. So this is another one that I did that is on a t-shirt. So this is a diamond art on a t-shirt. It's really, really cool.
You did that one?
I did that one. I made that. Do you like it?
I didn't know you made that.
I did. Yeah. I made it a while ago. So in the back are the templates to how you guys can create these. So these are some really cool books that you can get. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Melanie. So these are some really cool ideas for like drink cozies, you know, on purses. Here's one where it's on a little Hoovian storage box. This, who made this one? This is Joe Rotella. He's a good friend of mine. A lot of these people that are in these containers are friends of mine. Here's another one where they put it on another bigger cup. So you can, and you can have all kinds of fun. Here's one where it's a dice container, a steampunk dice tower. It's kind of cool. That looks good. He's really big into D&D. You'd love him. He's a riot. I've done a couple of Zoom meetings and just like nighttime stuff. Here's a fun crown. So lots of cool stuff. And then there's the whole paper crafting. So you really can get fun. And here's my little card up here that I did with diamond dots. So there's a whole bunch. There's a Christmas book. I want to say there's about 8 different books that just got released. These are the beginner level books. And there's designs in the back. Here's
expert.
I think, yeah, they're getting more. So these are just kind of simplistic ones. So look, you can decorate a card simplistically. You can put it on the outside of a baggie. You can do it on a box. Here's another one. Here's my card. Look, they even put it, like they just blinged out. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. That's the word. So yeah, so here's my card again. Erin Reed, so look, there I am. Plug, plug, plug. So just having fun with it and playing around. Here's on a paper mache. You could do it on a banner. So all really kinds of fun. So here's my card. And then in the back again has the, and it talks about how you can use the adhesive and stuff. And this is all available on the Leisure Arts website, which is down in the information section. And so here are the designs back here. So here is my deer that I drew and I organized. And I give the colors on here. It says the numbers. So when you're looking at here, and so here it is. So here we have 8436. It's the same colors that you'd be doing if you were doing needle crafting. So the threads and the embossing, or not the embossing, the thread that you use when you do your cross stitching and when you do I cannot think of the words in my life. Anyway, so the colors match. And so if you just think about how many different colors of thread that's out there, not thread, there's a better word for it, but I can't think of it right now. Maybe you guys can help me. That's how many colors there are of diamond dots. So if you just look, what you got, Brandon? String. Yeah, string. Yeah, it's but it's not embossing. It's embroidery thread. That's the word. Embroidery thread. You're right. String got me there. Thank you, Brandon.
DMC thread.
Yes, the DMC thread, same stuff. So there's a color chart, and just for this one project, you can see how many different colors there are. So we're going to work on, which color do we want to work on?
20.
20? So A20. So what we do is we go over here to A20, and so this is how to do these big projects. We're going to come back and we're going to play around with what's in those books. And we're going to show a fun, easy kids project with those books, but we're also going to do probably a couple videos of the adult ones because they're just fun, because they're just so cool. I love them. All right, so
those ones down there.
What? No, like doing the loose gems, like what to do with the loose ones. Oh. Yeah. All right, so we go to A20, and that means we're looking for the code that's got the little 7 in it. So on here, we're looking for where it says 7. So I can see some 7s down here. And I can see, oh, there's a whole bunch in the beak. So what we do is we open this up. Can you grab that pair of scissors right there, Morgan? Awesome. And I'm going to give him a little bit. Now, one thing we've also done, and we've done it so everything, we'll use up the entire A20 until there's nothing left of A20 left on the board. So if we open it, we finish it. It's kind of how we look at it. So we're going to do the same thing today because there's the 2 of us. So we're going to go ahead and dump these all out, because we can't store these in this little packet. And there is some static today. Oh my goodness. Well, they're sticking inside the package.
Well, that usually happens.
I know, it's just staticky. Okay. Now, these trays are built very specifically for the diamond art. If you notice, there's little grooves in the tray. So if you shake it, they'll turn face up. Let me get rid of that.
It doesn't really work.
You don't think it works? I think it works.
No.
No? Okay. Well, I think it does. Now, the other cool thing that they give you is they give you little baggies. So when you're done using and you have extra ones, yeah, go for it. Start. And you've got extra ones, you can put your extras in the baggie. And so we have...
A really cool thing I learned, if you make a mistake, you can really drag it across. You have to be careful because sometimes it's mistake.
Yeah, so you can definitely mix it around. So here are some other ones that we have leftover baggies. Now let me show you my storage container. Where did you put my storage container? Is it by your foot? Here, let me grab. You keep going. I'll go. So Morgan is just basically picking it up. Did you put the sticky inside already?
It
already has the sticky, this little waxy stuff. It's not really wax, but it's like a sticky. It doesn't dry out. I think that's the best part. And you've like balled it up and made a giant ball out of it too, haven't you? Played around.
That was not
like
me.
A putty. Wasn't you, huh? Was it not me? Did not me do it?
I will.
Not me is like our favorite person in the family right now because not me does so much stuff in the house that, oh my goodness, I have an extra family member, not me.
I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't remember if I did it or not because it was like 3 years ago or 2.
So what I do with all my little baggies, once I'm done and we finished using this color, is I have this little container that I decorated. It's an old flower container, and I will take and put all my extra diamond dots in here. Now, the newer ones that I got when I did the projects actually have the color code, and I love this. And I did not do that with any of my old ones, and I should. I should put the number on there because on here, in case we messed up and we screwed up, the numbers are on here too, which I think is awesome. So I really need to do a better job that when we're done with this one, when we put it in the baggie, we like just with a Sharpie or something or with a label maker, label the colors. Because then now, if I want to go in and I want to recreate a project out of one of these books, you could also cut that.
Yeah, just cut out this little bit.
And tape it on there. See, that's why I pay him the big bucks.
If you haven't realized it, I'm left-handed, so this is a bit harder for me.
Oh, we're on the wrong sides. We sat in the wrong chairs.
I really don't care.
Oh, we're silly. You can use your left hand. I'm sorry, honey. We should have. I'm right-handed and he's left-handed, so now we're like fighting. If we had been on the opposite sides, but I'm by where the computer is to get things going. So if you look at any of the projects that were in these books, it gives you the color codes. So from here on out, and this is a new project that just got launched this month from Paper Crafting, from Diamond Arts. There are these books that give you ideas for what to do. They're really, really fun.
This month?
It just got launched. Yeah, I just got these 2 books because I'm in these books. I just got them last week. So hot off the press, hot off the press. Buy your books, buy your books. I'm published. Can you tell I'm excited?
No.
None at all, right?
No.
Not one bit. All right, so all I'm doing, so as you can tell, the back side of this is sticky. So I can stick my finger on it. And this one has been opened and played around. Oops, I don't want to use these. This one has been opened and messed with. I mean, look how fast he went. He already filled all this in. We haven't done the beak part.
There's some really cool ones that can fill up an entire row.
Oh yeah. So we had a special stylus we got. It wasn't from this company. It was a different one. And it has like, you can put 10 of them in one time. So if you had a whole row of 10 that was the same color or 4, then you could line it up. This one doesn't have as many where there's a whole bunch in a row.
You can't do it. Well, you can't do it anyway if there's a whole bunch in a row because the other ones were square.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was this. So this is the round drills. That's what they call these little gemmy things. They're called drills. There's also some companies out there, not Leisure Arts, because that's not Diamond Art. So if they're square drills, it's a different company. They're just a different brand.
I had a 3D one that was like a dream catcher.
Oh yeah, there was one. So there's been companies that it was on a little piece of wood. It was kind of cool. It was nice. It was a fun little kit.
I did it. It was. You were supposed to do it. I did it for you.
Yeah, you wanted to do it, so I'll let you do it. So all you do is you take your stylus, you stick it in the little gem stuff here, and then you pick up your gem. Now you want to pick up the gem so that the top side, the rounded side, is what you're picking up. So the flat side is down, and then we're working on number 7s, right? So you just come into where there's a 7, and you pop it down. And it looks really similar to the other color. And so sometimes it's just like a shade different, like a tiny bit lighter or darker, but it gives that dimension. And so they probably have some sort of color code in there that
it's not randomly generated. They go by,
yeah, like they've taken a picture, they've scanned it into a program, and then it comes back and pops out, you know, how the color is working. So I think it's really cool. There's some companies out there that they have them where you can send in your own picture and they will send you back a diamond art. Oop, there's one where the sticky got stuck to the back.
Yep.
A diamond art version of whatever picture. So you can make a diamond art of your dog or what, or a family photo or a picture of your whatever.
And you can make it, you can customize the size.
I feel like it's actually harder to do the one with multiple what?
If it's smaller, it is multiple people.
Oh, yeah. Smaller ones are definitely, these nice big ones, you can fit more than one person. So to me, this is kind of like in lieu of doing a puzzle, you can put this out on a table. And we did this when we were up in Canada. We had this setting out on, it was the dining room table that we didn't eat at because we had a kitchen table.
Didn't we also have a giant anchor that oh yeah, there was a giant anchor that I did by myself.
And we gave it to Grandma.
It was a bit same size, but not full.
And it was like an anchor, but it had a flower in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like
really
a decoration
pretty
anchor, and we gave it to our grandma.
Yeah. I don't know what she did with it.
I don't know.
Just ask her. What did you do? Because we took a few of these up with us when we went on vacation. So it's a great vacation. We can't all go on vacation right now. So this is a great thing to do. You can watch TV. It's a soothing thing because you have to kind of focus. It's a calming thing, I think. Don't you think? You find this calming? Yeah, that's a good way to say it. It's satisfying. It's just fun. And guess what? If you have to stop in the middle of it, you close it down, you put your little items in your baggie. If you label your baggie with the correct number, like Morgan said, you could cut this off, or you could just slide this inside the baggie if you're just,
Or just memorize it.
If I came back a year from now, I don't think I would remember what number was what.
I probably would.
You've got a great memory, but even then, there's only so much as you get older that your brain can contain, and you tend to just lose extraneous stuff. There's just some things are not worth, maintaining in your brain at that moment.
Well, there's some really strange stuff you remember, like somehow you remember me putting like all the wax together in a ball.
I do. Well, that was because it was wide. I'm not remembering a number. To remember a number from that far. So here's a question for those of you. This is old school.
Do you remember your first phone number?
That's what I was just about to say. How at what point? Because now we don't have to memorize phone numbers, but I'm 40. And so when I was growing up in Morgan's age, I had to have phone numbers memorized. And I do not remember the phone number. I remember the phone number that I had once I was 12. 12, it was the same phone number from when I was 12 until I graduated high school. And the only reason why I remember it is because it's a palindrome. Now, what's a palindrome?
If you spell it like level, if you spell it forward, if you spell it backwards, it's the same thing as spell it forwards.
So I had a really cool phone number, and it doesn't matter anymore, but it was 491-1194. And I remember it because it was a palindrome.
You told me this before.
I know. I don't remember any of the phone numbers beyond that. Earlier than that, forget it. It's gone. I knew it at one point.
Here's another thing. Do you remember your house phone number?
Well, that's what I mean. It was my house number for the house that I lived in because we had a landline. I didn't have a cell phone until I got into college. That didn't exist. Grandpa had one, but it was like the old one that was the box that like you kept in the trunk of your car. And it was like this massive, it was crazy. So
really? You had one?
You still remember your grandmother's phone number? That's pretty cool. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Joyce. We got Lackin' Baby 1. Hello.
Are we actually going to finish this color?
I don't know if we're going to finish it on camera, but we're trying to show people what this is all about. So I still think this is an awesome craft. If you've got a really big one and you have some older kids.
I just thought of something really good we could do. We can time lapse it.
Yes, but not live.
I know. I meant like in the future, if anyone wants to see a time-lapse version of us doing time art.
You know how many people have done a time-lapse of this? But, it's kind of one of those things that if you don't see it, you kind of forget about it. Some of you might be already doing it. Grace, you're saying that you're doing them all the time, which I think is awesome. And I know you've got some brothers and sisters. Do they get involved or do you keep it all to yourself? I'm wondering if Grace is still on. I'm not sure if she's still on. Is it just a you thing?
Well, she did have a golden heart.
Yes, we gave, so Grace's family, they all came and stayed, most of them came and stayed with us. Dad didn't come. But, did I mess you up?
Yes.
I'm sorry. And so, you had the same phone number for over 45 years. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That means you haven't moved. You
have not moved in 45 years. There's something to be nice. I have not, this is the house I've lived in the longest, which has been 6 years. Well, 5.5 years. We're coming on 6. in my 40 years, this is the house I've lived in the longest my entire life. I've never lived anywhere longer than 6 years. Well, 5 and a half.
Tell them some places you have lived.
I've lived in Singapore. I'm from Canada. I've lived in a couple of different places in Texas. More than a couple. I've lived in a few different places in Texas. The only place I've lived in the United States has been Texas. It's the only state. I've visited other states quite a bit. Been to a lot of them, but I haven't lived there.
Never been to Alaska.
Have not been to Alaska.
Or Hawaii.
Yeah, I've lived in a few different places in Canada, 3 different provinces. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Grace is still on. I mostly do them though.
So Grace, I mostly do them. Lizzie has done the unicorn one that you showed earlier. Oh, cool. We can take our number with us in Canada. Oh, I didn't know you could take your phone number with you. That's cool. See, we moved around. We we went to Canada, to Singapore, and then back to Canada. And by then we didn't bother keeping our numbers. So, I mean, I moved around so many times but are you in the same province? Are you staying? So yeah, you're in Ontario, as long as you're in the same area. Say we moved across provinces. So I don't think you can take your phone number across province. I don't think that's going to happen. Because we were living in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and British Columbia. So
now our grandparents live in British Columbia.
And then here you can obviously keep your, like my cell phone number. I've had that one for ages. I've had that one for a long, long time because we've just kept it. And I got my cell phone when I was living in the Houston area. So it's a Houston number.
713.
Yep. And then, but our phone number, it's like, we don't even have a landline anymore. We don't see a point in it. And Morgan just got his cell phone at Christmas. That was his Christmas present. So now I got a hunt. Oh, there's one little 7 there. Oops. So this peacock, I don't know how long are we going to finish? Did you just fill my 7? You totally filled my 7. Fine. I'm going to take this one here.
You missed one.
Oh, crap. Pays to have young eyes. What? Where was it?
It was like right down here.
Oh.
You've always commented I have really good eyesight.
You do. Man, this boy can find things.
I can find bugs.
Oh my God. Any critter.
Have you even found a diamond ring?
He will find money in places I didn't think there would be money. He has found just oddball stuff in the weirdest place.
Under a cash register at Target.
Well, the cash register is kind of obvious. But.
No, like underneath the entire desk.
Oh no, she lost some of the diamonds and it's mixed match. Yeah, because Lizzie's what, like 7, I think? 6? So this is definitely not.
I have that issue with the dress. I mixed up 2 different ones. The shiny one with no one, so I had to replace a few.
I definitely, like a big one like this, if somebody messed up and you weren't keeping care of it, like this is definitely, if you're really a type A personality and you want to be in control, you probably want to do it just for yourself. If you've got little kids or you have people who just don't care, they're like, I just want to put it where I want to, that might drive somebody else completely bananas. So you're going to have to judge whether or not this is a group thing or this is an individual thing based on what you want. Oh, that's too funny. Where did I live in Saskatchewan? My whole family is from, both sides of my family, my mom and dad are from Regina. And I did live in Regina for a while, but I've got some family that live in Swift Current, Moose Jaw, PA. Yeah, I think that's all of them right now. Everybody else is kind of left and got jumped dodge, but there you go. Regina mostly. That's where everybody is.
Now a lot of them live in British Columbia.
And then a lot of them have left and retired to British Columbia. Yep.
On the island.
On the island. You got it. The kids have been there and have visited quite a few times.
Went crabbing there twice.
Yes. Where am I supposed to? Some of these dropped on here. Yeah, it was in their oddball. So this is our diamond art. I hope that we've inspired you to maybe, and truly these kits are not that expensive. And for me, it's like, I want to get a good bang for my buck. I don't want to spend $30 in a kit that took me an hour. And then the satisfaction of being done in an hour is awesome. But this is something that you can kind of keep coming back to. And I think it's a great, or you could leave it sitting out on a table that doesn't get used that much. Not probably the best idea if you've got a cat, unless.
Cat.
Yeah, because if you left it open and you left your diamond pieces, they probably would, get it everywhere. But if you're done, I'm just going to show more best. You just place this over top and it protects it. Now we've had the peacock going since last summer. So this has been out in the air, just like you saw, with people working on it for close to 8 months now. Well, however long it takes, because we did this in last July. And it's still very tacky. unless you like doused it with water or you took like a fuzzy blanket and you did this and you got it all unsticky, I don't think.
Touch your hand in the same place like 500 times.
Yeah, like I wouldn't rest your arm on where it's sticky. So that's why we only opened up half of it and we're working here. So if we're going to go ahead and work over there, we're going to flip it and then readjust how we're going to have the stuff. Yeah, Brandon, you got something?
Yeah, I found the diamond ring. It was
Oh, he said something about he found the diamond ring.
Yeah, I found it at Disneyland.
We did. We found the diamond ring.
Really fun.
We don't know if it's a true diamond ring.
Yeah.
We have no way to judge that. All right, we got
Not
some more
yet.
people.
I also found a limited edition button.
I have to do it myself. I get a little upset when my line is not straight with diamonds. Yeah, see, you're a type A personality. I knew it, Grace.
You know, actually, a really cool thing with this size, you can like frame it and put it on a wall for like accomplishment.
Yeah, so this is definitely something. Oh, because I want to show them what it looks like. Oh, we have an oddball in here, right there. Oh, it's on top. We're going to finish it, honey, but I'm just going to wrap up the video. Unless you guys want to keep chatting, you're more than welcome to stay on if you guys want to chat with us. You guys let me know. Do you want us to get off and you want us to stay on?
On.
You want to? Morgan's like, on. This is our social interaction for the day, let me tell you. All right, you want to keep working over here?
Well, I literally have like loose ones.
Oh, okay, I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. So sorry. Yeah, nobody's talking right now. That's okay. It's all good. So it's lots of, oh, stay.
Yay.
Grace is saying stay. Okay, we'll stay for you, Grace. Are you doing okay, Grace? Are you having fun? Are you keeping busy? You already do homeschool, I know that. So your schedule for schoolwork and stuff hasn't changed. But
I do not work well without a schedule.
Yeah, we figured out that we've had, like, we actually have printed out a schedule and put it on. Oh, just tuned in. So glad I did. This is amazing. Diamond art is so cool. So for those people who just got on, let me show you some of the projects. So diamond art comes as a little box kit here. Oh, Morgan is working away. So this is one we did. Lots of school. So this is one that you get in a kit like this, and they do ship. So diamond art, you can find them on Amazon. You can also find it with the link I've given you down below. So, and they always have some great deals and stuff going on. And when you get it, you get your roll like this. You get all your little baggies. They come color coded. You get your stylus, your sticky. So all the pieces that he's working with right now, you get all that in
but
here.
You only get one.
You get one stylus. So we've done quite a few kits.
They should be, if there's like, if it's a more advanced or if it's like a bigger one, you should get like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think they're hoping that you're going to buy more. So here's some of the older ones that we've done that are a little bit smaller.
And I've
They're
completed
super
all
cool.
of them.
Yeah, Morgan did all these. And so there's a big range. This is the smaller size. And as you can tell, there's a color code down here, so you know which colors to go where. And
this one took me 3 days.
Yeah, that's it.
3 days.
That's really pretty. That's the dragon eye. That's real fun. And then we've taken a couple of them and we've altered them and we've turned them into a project. So here is one that
both of them.
It is the dress. And so I cut out the dress from here and added it to the front of a cover. And this is one where, yeah, Morgan's done all these. So
this is my thing.
Yeah, it's his thing. So we put it on a wood plaque, and this actually hangs in his room. And then just to do my plug on my book again. So Diamond Art and Leisure Arts has put together a way to do free crafting, like freestyle projects using the diamonds. And so if you have leftover diamonds, and if you notice they are color coded, so there's a number that goes with them. And so I helped put some projects into this book. So I have a little deer. I've done quite a few and got burnt out, about to pull one out soon. Yeah, see, you kind of go through phases. We haven't done.
So up in Canada, I literally did 3 straight. That I did not do any for the last time because I felt like I just really didn't want to do it.
You go in phases, and that's totally cool. But you know, we're stuck at home now, and if you haven't done it for a little while, it's kind of a fun thing. But this is a great way to use some of your leftover gems. And I did the little piggy, I did a deer, and then I also did a T-shirt. So you can do the left. Yeah, the little pig one. You guys were in school, and I was working on it. So just look at the fun stuff that you can place on here. No, I didn't do everything in this book. And in the back here, it gives you the templates. So you have like a template that you can use. It also, like if you wanted to recreate this little cupcake, here's the colors. So the colors match, and it's the same as the, remember, what was the word again? Embroidery thread. So it's the same. So there's tons and tons and tons of colors.
Round of
applause.
So
here is the little T-shirt again that I did. Let me get the bigger round of applause. Did you really go around?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Earrings. Look at the fun ones for earrings. On a little sweetheart pouch. Look at that cute little kitty cat. Here's the T-shirt I made. So they actually sell the adhesive and stuff. So this becomes, you can wash this. They have their all-purpose liquid adhesive. Yep, yep. And so you just pick what you want to put it on, and then you can create your own. You don't have to follow what's in the book, but this gives you some really, really good inspiration. So these books are now available as well. Oh, sorry, I just hit my camera. I always tell Morgan, don't hit, don't hit.
You did.
And then I did it.
Karma.
Oh, total karma. Total karma. All right, I'm going to get back into doing it. It's so fun.
It's, okay, another really cool thing about this, once you get like a full area complete, just run your hand over it, and it's really satisfying.
Oh, because you like the bumpies? Yeah. Well, I want to work here, and you can work over there. Otherwise, I can't reach. Like this. Okay.
Then we'll be done.
Are we almost done with the 7s?
Yes.
Oh, well, maybe we'll finish the 7s on screen.
Well, because that has more because of the beak and the feathers.
Oh, there's a lot of 7s.
I just chose a random number, and it happened to be the one, the 2 out.
The what?
I just chose a random number.
Oh, of which packet we were doing?
Yes, and 20 sounds good. And apparently it was already out, so. But one I really should have done was the plus sign number, because it already someone already started it. Number 14.
But we're not done with it yet?
No.
What color was that? See, we didn't label our baggies, so
it's yellow.
Oops. Okay, hopefully we still have.
One.
Do we still have that baggie in here?
Yep.
Where? We weren't very good about labeling.
It's a pain.
I know. Oh, I see. There's a lime greeny one. Maybe that's it. Hang on.
No.
Well, hang on. There's a baggie in here. It's kind of yellowy. Look, this. Is this it? That looks like it's it.
That would be a slash, number 10. Which I don't see any, so it's probably done.
See, I made a mistake. I stuck it on there. You go row by row. Oh, so you change out colors. See, we've just, well, see, Morgan says, well, okay, you tell her how you do it.
I go by color, but sometimes, because, well, like, we have, like, 10 trays, these.
Yeah, we have
I just set out, like, 10 or 6 at a time and just go row by row, but it's a lot easier to do by color.
Because you're just hunting for that one number.
Especially with that dragon eye. Is that, well, that was a challenge.
See, that looks the same to me. Is that the color you're thinking right there?
No, that one's complete.
No, I mean, but that's the same color. I just dropped it on there. But that's the color, that's this yellowy color that you said we're missing, right?
No, it's this plus.
Yeah, isn't that what, well, let me pull this up. No, that's a slash.
Told you.
Okay, so we got to figure out what the plus is. Rats. Well, it's not that one.
Well, we'll do it after a while.
Yeah. A14. Okay, so it's 8328. So maybe we haven't done it yet.
No, there's, well, then all these must be slashes.
What's this one? So they give them to you on these long strands. 8328.
Just look for A14.
Oh, we haven't done it yet. It's right here. 8328. See right there.
Just look for A14.
Yeah, well, I know, but I was looking at the big number. So you go by color as well. See, everybody's got their own method of doing it. It's kind of like, okay, we were having this discussion the other night on a Zoom meeting about how different people put together puzzles and what's the best way that people put together puzzles.
Some strange, so I do a mixture. I do everything. I sometimes, like, if it's a big puzzle, I'll do sections, but I always start with the outside because it's easy. Then, like, if it's like something like really distinct, like a cat face, I do that. Or
so I am a traditionalist. I always have to separate, and I get my border in my corners. I have to get the entire border done first before I work on any other part. And then once my border is done, then I pick the biggest image or like the light color, or I'll do that sailboat or that face or whatever it is, and then I'll work out from there. But he jumps around all.
And I, like, when we've done puzzle, I always is like, oh, that's that piece. Like, I literally just, like, they have, like, trouble on this one piece. I just walk up and just place a piece and boom, it's done.
I definitely think stepping away from a puzzle and coming back to it makes it easier to do it because you see fresh eyes, or sitting in a different chair and having a different angle. I started one by color, but I ended up with gaps and it bugged you. Oh, so you don't like having the fact that there's a gap here like this.
You just want to run your hand over it.
Yeah, everybody does their own thing.
Well, it is oddly satisfying to me to run my hand over it because it just feels really good. But didn't you do all the black? For most of
So I think so. Because I sat out there. So my parents live on Vancouver Island, and
with a beach, with
an ocean
view.
front. So it's like this giant, and I'm envying the fact that they are there right now because they have this beautiful view to look at all the time, and it's out in the ocean.
Whale watching.
Yeah, we could see whales one day.
One time we actually saw an orca.
We did. We saw the orca. You see the sailboats going through. You see all the different boats. There
was a sailboat race one time.
There was.
Yeah, they had a sailboat. I mean, so it's like, the never-ending live TV because it's a beautiful scene. And so I set this up, and I'd be doing this, and then I would look up, and I'd look to see, did a boat change? Did something move? Because it's very slow going unless there's a race happening or something. And so I'd look up.
Or like if it's like whale watching.
That was cool. We actually saw, and and this obviously probably not happening right now, but they had the whale boat tours because they're the humpback whales.
No, it was
the
orca.
orcas. It was the orca whales. Oh yeah, because it was a whole pod of them.
Yeah, it was a whole
pod. They have like the sonar tracking, and all of a sudden we're seeing the whale boats coming in right in front of where my parents could see it.
They have a telescope, so it was really easy just finding them.
And so we saw them breaching, and it looked like how many were in the pod?
6.
There were 6 of them there. It was pretty cool.
6 of them.
I think I tried to get a live YouTube video on this channel. I did. I got part of it there.
Yes, you did.
I don't know how much actually showed because I was just on my phone and as best as I could zoom in on my phone. But it was pretty fun. What's what?
Well, we must be nearly done because I'm running out.
Well, I have a ton in here. You've been speedier than me.
I said I'm good at this.
You are, Mr. Speedy Gonzalez.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Well, see, and here's the other cool thing about it. So if you do it as a pair and you work together, look how much conversation is happening right now. That instead of being stuck in front of a screen, or instead of, doing your own things, being in different parts of the house.
I noticed the flaw. There's a random brown right there.
Oh, rats.
And there.
Is that going to bother you?
No.
Okay.
Unless it really is. Well, I've seen a few times that they get mixed up. We have a few out because they're so small.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a few times where they just literally pieces of sad to crispy pieces of metal right here. They you just go in and just they bounce everywhere.
So the mom and me is enjoying the fact that I'm talking to my teenage son. So there you go.
I don't act like a teenager.
True. You have your moments where you act younger, and you have your moments where you act way older.
Yeah.
So it just really depends on the situation. As everybody is probably acting odd and has their moments where we just.
But I've done this before the entire thing.
What?
I've done the moments before the entire thing. I just act older.
Mm-hmm.
And I look a lot older. I'm
I think you're catching up, though.
I'm 5'10".
Yeah, have you grown any more?
Yes.
Yeah?
Last doctor's appointment, I was 5'9".
When have you measured your height recently?
Dad and me.
When?
Tape measurer.
When?
2 weeks ago.
Oh. You're doing things that I don't know about. That's cool. Mom doesn't have to be the center of attention anymore. Yes.
Well, for me.
I'm definitely an older kid parent versus a young kid parent. I like the fact that they can do things on their own versus me having to be involved in every inch of their life. I don't miss wiping butts. Let's put it that way at all.
You're what?
Well, I used to have to help you guys go potty, right? And so I do not miss that part. I like the idea that you guys can go in and get your own food in the kitchen, that you can do things on your own, and I don't have to be a part of it all the time.
I do have to limit myself with eating.
I do have to make sure you guys are doing on top of things you're supposed to do.
You're a good science mother.
Catherine, are you working on your homework right now?
No.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Games.
She's playing games. Of course. Mom's dropping the ball because we're doing the video right now. It's okay. Schoolwork's going to be starting soon.
Stuff.
What? Somebody commenting?
I also got back other.
I understand your son. I've been known to behave older or younger, but I never my age.
Well, I'm 14. I'm 14
maybe
right now.
She's
and
20. Who knows? I don't know how old she is.
Right now, I am.
I'm like a 10-year-old.
Well, I like to go.
Brandon.
You are 10 years old. So the really funny thing is right now is that me and my brother are literally a day apart.
4 years.
Well, that's not right now. That's always the case.
Exactly. We're
That's
like
never changing.
my birthday's New Year's Day. His birthday's New Year's Eve.
And then we're 4 years apart of age.
I had my
Birthday.
I had my birthday in the hospital because of him.
As a mom, it's one crazy time of year, let me tell you. It is busy.
There's 3 events
Busy,
in his
busy,
family
busy.
around that time of year: Christmas, his birthday, my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Crazy time frame of year. Then we got Catherine and her little August birthday, all by her lonesome.
You're the oddball. Everyone else in her family has a near holiday birthday. Catherine, the start of school. You're like middle of September.
I'm the end of September. There's nothing.
And Dad is like.
I think it's like National Pancake Day is my birthday or something.
That's cool.
Somewhere.
Hey, if you go to that country or whatever, you get free pancakes.
No, it's like a United States thing.
Then go to IHOP and ask for free pancakes.
Well, you usually get free perks when it's your birthday anyway. For some places, not everywhere. For some places.
Especially IHOP.
Nothing yet.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys so much for enjoying our family banter. You've helped us today. I think, was that fun today? Just to kind of chat and talk. And yeah, Kat, you haven't said anything, Catherine. But she's been listening, haven't you? Yeah. She always had her little head poked out. She's like, it's fun. So hopefully we brighten your day, given you some inspiration for something to do. This could be an individual project. This could be a family project. And it's just good fun. It's soothing.
If you want us to see it more, okay.
Go ahead.
If you want to see more diamond art like this, let us know.
Please.
I don't know if we're going to do another video just like this because we've just done this one. But I will be doing a video
with a different
with the freestyle art on how to use the extra dots on making other projects. And we'll be coming your way with some more projects like that. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. I truly enjoy it. Stay safe. Hug your family. Do something creative. Whatever it is that helps soothe you and makes you feel better and kind of gets you out of your whatever, your doldrums. No, just sometimes it's easy to get depressed right now and to kind of get sucked into that meh. Yeah. So whatever makes you happy, please do, as long as it's safe. And if doing something like this is something that's going to make you feel a little better, a little therapeutic, by all means, go for it. Links are down below where you can find your own diamond art. I know there's some on Amazon.
And I know an off-brand, like yesterday I saw a YouTube ad for an off-brand sale. So thank you guys again so much. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you back. I have a live card making tomorrow, and then on Thursday is more kid homeschool art ideas. Here, bye, everybody. Say bye, Brandon. Bye.
Bye, Brandon. Bye.
Bye.
To Kathy, bye, stuff.